So, Sean, could you please tell in more details what exactly we done for you, what kind of customization programming job we done for your Bitrix portal?
Yes, so the portal is working very well. I'll go through quickly what happened. So here there is leads. If you see this part, there's leads, and what that is here it's shown when a customer goes and fills out the web form, or when the customer calls in, the customer service representative that picks it up manually can enter their information. Most of the leads come through the web form. So let's go in here. If we go into this person here, you could see all their information that was filled in the web form, and it automatically gets mapped here. Now we are all over North America, in Canada and the US, in every city. There is an area here where the customer in the web form has entered their city and the country and the state or province. So based on that, the system can figure out how to find things. So what happens is, here's some of the customization here. You see it in blue. So when a lead comes in, one of our customer service representatives calls one of our partners or contacts our partners located in the cities across the country. So this system, based on that city field, knows exactly which partners are in which city and tries to contact them to get a price for the customer. And then our customer service representative picks the best price. So here, just to demonstrate it, once the lead comes in, the customer service representative asks for a price from the partners. So they press on ask for a price. And here all the products come up that are specifically in that city with all the partners. So I'm picking all the products that are specifically in that city. So all the partners come up that are in that city automatically. Now the customer service rep doesn't have to contact all of them. Sometimes there is reasons not to contact all the partners. So in this case, we're going to select all the partners, and basically we're going to ask them to send us a price specifically for what the customer has asked for. So if I press on request for a price here, instead of sending it right away, this is another customization. It comes in as this, and the customer service rep can actually delete some stuff or edit it. It's like an email, and press send. And when they press send, this kind of request is sent to all the partners. Now, if you notice here, there's a little code here. And what this code does is when any of the partners reply back, then the system automatically knows to map it back into this customer's profile. So here in the card, you see all the history. So here it looks like one of the partners have replied with the price. So basically, if all four replied, then all four will be shown in the history. And the customer service rep can go into each one of them, see what they provided, and choose the best one. And then, so the next level, once that's done, another customization here is the customer service rep, based on, let's say all four replied, they go select partner. So now it's time to select which partner the customer service rep wants. In this case, we didn't really select a partner, but if all four had replied, then all four would show up here, and the customer will pick which one he wants and presses select partner. So when that happens, the system knows that now we've received all the replies from the partners and we've picked the partner that we want, so that all future communication regarding this lead will happen between that selected partner only. Okay, there's further customization here, like if you don't want to reply, if you don't want to wait for the partners to reply and do it quicker. You can call them and just choose a partner yourself, and all the partners come up in all the cities. This is just something manual if you want to override the system. Okay. So once this is done, then we are ready to move on to the next level, which is basically making a deal with the customer. So once that's done, then we basically convert this customer. Once we make once we contact our partners and decide which partner we want, now we actually contact the customer, and we have to tell them, oh, this is the deal we got for you, and make a deal with the customer. So that happens in the deal section. And what we do in order to get to the deal section, here's the lead that we were looking at. Again, this is highly customized. We press on deal here, a deal plus contact plus company. So when you click on this, it automatically, here, I'm going to do it just to show, it automatically converts it to a deal, and then it brings you to that record. So I'm going to do, I'll show you what happened. So this is lead. It converted it into a deal. So this is all the deals now that are shown. Deals are basically the next phase. We're now communicating with the customer. Okay. So if we go into, let's say, one of them, here we look at the history, and it looks like here we have selected the partner. This is when we selected the partner, the system automatically records it, that this is the partner we're dealing with, and this is the contact. And now every communication that we do is either with the customer or with the partner, mostly with the customer now. There are customizations here. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to send a quote to the client, to the customer, saying that, this is the price that we got for you. So when we click on that, automatically everything is typed, and there's further customization done here, so that everything, the email that's typed, it depends on what kind of certain fields. For example, what city they were in, what kind of product they chose. Depending on that, a different kind of email is already all typed up, just to make it much more easier just to make the process much faster and easier for the client service representative. So everything is typed, but the customer service representative can actually go in and just like an email, edit everything and press send. Once that's sent, this whole thing is gone to the customer. And there is something else that happens, is an automatic text message is also sent based on a template that's actually typed, and this is customized too, and that shows obviously much less information than the email, but it shows enough information so that the customer can get the quote on their phone as a text message.
Okay, so it means that when you generating that document, when you send that, customer get an email and SMS together in the same time.
Yes, at the same time. So the customer can choose how they want to reply, whether it's SMS or email.
Yeah, and their reply will be automatically always attached to deal where from SMS and email was sent.
Exactly. So it just gets attached to here on the right-hand side. If it's an email, it shows that it's an email. In this case, it looks like there was no text message communication, but basically it'll just show up here and it'll say it's a text message. And you can actually reply to that text message so that you're communicating via text message rather than email.
Okay. And for the agent from your side, will be no difference actually to communicate via email or SMS. All records will be in the same place, and he will not misunderstood what exactly actually happened with particular client.
Exactly. So whether it's email or SMS, it doesn't matter for the customer service rep. It'll all be shown here. It's like the same process, exactly the same process. Okay.
So what happened next?
Okay, so what happens next is once the customer agrees and everything is good, it's good to go. We basically enter their credit card information, and we send them a contract to the customer saying that these are the terms and conditions. So if, again, this is highly customized, that the contract is typed up automatically based on certain fields. And of course, the customer service rep can go in and edit anything they want here, and then press send. This goes to their email. And in here, there's clear instructions saying you have to reply and saying that, I agree with the terms and conditions. And once they reply to that, that's again shown in the history so that nothing gets missed. Okay. And then once that contract is signed and everything's good, we notify the partner, again, highly customized. When you press notify the partner, basically this tells the partner, oh yeah, we got the deal for you, and we got a customer for you, and here's the information, and here is what you should do, okay, to complete this transaction. And we press send. Again, the customer service rep can customize this, can overwrite this and do anything they want, and press send. And once all of that is done, then we just add it to our calendar. So I can press add and it automatically adds it. So we have a customer calendar, we have a company calendar that anything that's booked and done, it goes, and based on the date of the event, it puts it in the calendar so that we know exactly what's going on when.
Could you show that calendar?
Sure. It's basically, again, in the SMS, and this is the calendar. It just shows, we have some things here going on, and it's just like a Google Calendar, same kind of idea, but you could just see all the RDs automatically. So let's go into Julie, for example. It shows you that we have we can open it, okay, and we can actually go into the deal record for Julie through the calendar and see exactly what that deal, what that is with all the history here. It just goes right into the deal record, just to make things easier. All right, and that's basically the very quick overview of all the customization that is done.
Yeah, it's a very quick one. Tell too much details, but I think it's more than enough to have a basic idea what kind of customization could be done in Bitrix and what kind of programming could be done in Bitrix.
Exactly, and it comes to needs. So it's always good to start with the business requirements and what's exactly needed to make things faster, more efficient, and then work backwards from there with the coding and try to figure out how to do it.
Thank you very much for your time, Sean.
No problem.
I really appreciate your presentation.
No problem. Not a problem at all.